47-year-old obsessive cleaner Linda Dykes from North Wales loves cleaning so much she's turned it into a business.
Have I been called OCD? Oh, you better believe it.
Linda isn't alone. A quarter of people in Britain spend 2.5 hours or more every weekday cleaning their home, with many feeling compelled to clean, keep order and abide by strict rituals.
The plug's little triangle has to face into the plug hole. That's how a sink should be organised.
But for most Brits, keeping the home clean and tidy is not a priority, as the average kitchen chopping board has 3 times as much fecal bacteria as the average toilet bowl.
You are kidding. I'm not going to lie right now. I feel like this is pretty bad.
Linda believes that people's compulsion to clean should be put to good use.
Right then, should we crack on? Yeah. Come on.
Her vision is to team up with an army of volunteer obsessive cleaners to scrub up Britain one dirty home at a time.
Together, we will clean up Britain.
I just can't understand how you could even cook on there.
Oh my God.
There's a dog poo on the carpet.
He's never done that before.
But can 2 sets of people with opposing attitudes to cleanliness really work together to transform their lives?
And you said this plant can go?
No, not that one. OK. These things are not going anywhere.
Linda Dykes is in Hampshire.
Oi!
In her quest for excellence, Linda Dykes is personally inspecting the homes of volunteers for the army of obsessive cleaners.
Very nice. Well, Mark, you're my ideal man, actually.
45-year-old bodybuilder Mark spends almost 50 hours a week making sure that everything in his life is perfectly clean and ordered.
I start cleaning as soon as I get up, and I'm probably cleaning pretty much before I go to bed. Oh, dear. Who pulled these this morning? Is this you?
Yeah, why?
Mark is particularly obsessed with making sure his curtains are precisely aligned.
What's wrong with them?
It just does my head in when they're halfway across the window.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not you, it's me. Is that even?
They're fine.
I actually get quite stressed if I can't tidy things up. If I catch it out the corner of my eye, the curtains are not right, I'll have to adjust them, otherwise I just can't relax.
There's people that like things tidy, but Mark definitely takes it to a whole nother level.
Oh.
Quite unusual.
This is my sink, which is nothing special apart from the fact that I clean it about 50 times a day. I'll wring out my cloth like that, and where it splashes, I have to go over it again. And it's a bit of a catch-22, because where I go over it again, then I have to wring out my cloth, then it splashes. And then what happens is I'm wringing out my cloth, I suddenly think, oh no, the work surface needs a clean. And before I know it, I'm actually doing a bit of a whole house clean, which wasn't really planned. Push, push.
Mark's just as obsessed with order in his professional life. He works 85 hours a week running his own gym.
I spend probably 2 hours a day actually rearranging the weights. I'm actually probably worse at work. There's a lot more people to make a lot more mess. It would be good to actually put my bizarre habits to some use. And you never know, you know, the more people I make like me, the less unusual I become. I think that's a good reason.
Mark's leaving behind his own strict routine to help somebody who lives 200 miles away in Lancashire. 47-year-old personal assistant Julie shares her 3-bedroom house with her teenage daughter Laura and her vast collection of childhood mementos, ornaments, clothes and cuddly toys.
My hoarding started when I was a little girl. My mum's a hoarder, my grandma was a hoarder, and I believe my great-grandma was a hoarder.
And Julie is no different.
I'm not one for chucking stuff out, especially behind my settee. First thing you see when you come in, you just wonder, oh, what is it? What's underneath there? There's all sorts. Sewing machines, video recorders. When it gets on my nerves, I just throw a blanket over it. If I can't see it, it's not there. My biggest hoard is my clothes. I keep going to charity shops and buying clothes. I walk in, see a bargain, I have to buy it. And more clothes.
The house is now so full of clutter that it's become impossible to clean.
The last time the house got a full clean would be 2 years ago when I had windows put in, because obviously it means moving everything, so I clean around it.
As well as the clutter and lack of cleaning, there's the problem of damp, mould and mildew. The state of the house is a major source of embarrassment for 15-year-old Laura.
It gets annoying. I spend most of my time in my room. I want my mum to get rid of the stuff because then I can actually invite my friends over to the house.
Julie is now desperate to make a change in her life.
My clutter does make me feel anxious. I'd like to think that by the time I'm 50, which isn't that long away, I will be in complete control of my house and of my life.
Mark has agreed to try to help Julie bring order to her home.
I think I might rub my earlobes before I go in, because that sometimes helps you calm, doesn't it, really? I've seen it. A lot of powerlifters do it. Right.
But with his stress levels already rising, how will he cope with the state of Julie's house?
Hello there, I'm Mark.
I'm Julie.
Nice to meet you.
Come on in.
Wow.
Excuse the little brat. Do you want to come through to my living room?
Yeah, why not?
Come on through.
Ooh, blimey. Wow. Wow. So what's that there?
Just
Is it like a bed, is it, or?
No, it's just boxes and all sorts in there, and to tell you the truth, there's some stuff I don't even know what's behind there.
Right.
But if I stick a blanket over it, you can't see it, it looks a bit tidier.
Yeah, like sort of out of sight, out of mind.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of on my mind, though. You'd be my worst nightmare at home. I've got to think about curtain arranging, or just the... One of some of the rings hanging off, but for me, I can't have them resting on the table, but it's... I must admit, I'd probably drive people mad, but without sounding really personal...
there is a bit of a smell, because we found a male kitten.
Oh, I have a dog, I have a huge dog, and I spray him with deodorant. Because I just can't stand smells.
Male cat's spray.
What, is actually sprayed on your carpet?
It'll probably, yes.
Oh, okay.
So I need an industrial cleaner to come and clean the carpet.
Oh, this made me feel quite unwell. Right, he's sprayed on the chairs as well, has he? Or?
No, there's just a couple of places he's done it.
Well, that would totally freak me out, actually.
I won't tell you where, then.
I don't think I can...
I won't tell you where. Come into my boudoir.
I'm not quite sure what to say, actually. Wow. It's quite tangy. It's quite tangy. It's got a very musty smell, I have to be honest.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's that, or if it's the fact that there's about 800 cubic feet of furry toys. Wow, why is there so many toys in here?
Because they're all mine.
OK, that's freaking me out slightly. They're everywhere. Right. And what's all that stuff up there? Is that like a...
Fancy dress clothes, there's all sorts up there. But all the wardrobes are full of clothes. And this is my other wardrobe.
Oh, oh my God. What's that?
I've got far too many clothes. I need to get rid of them. I keep thinking...
You don't wear these, though, do you? Or...
Yes.
Don't they smell a bit Fausty? Right, OK. It's on my arm, I can feel it.
Do you want a baby wipe?
Yeah, well, I'll have to have a wipe in a minute, because I can feel it feels a bit... Ugh. First impressions are... It's awful. I haven't been in a house like this ever. It's just shying away from reality, and it's just chaos. Man up, box up, and throw out would probably be the easiest way I'd sum that one up. And I'm going to chuck away a lot of rubbish tomorrow, including her if she gets in the way.
Professional cleaner Linda Dykes is personally inspecting the homes of a volunteer army of the country's most obsessive cleaners in a bid to scrub up Britain's dirty homes and streets.
I'm going to have a little look in your oven. Oh, my goodness. Spotlessly clean.
29-year-old germaphobe Chaser lives in Cambridge. She's obsessed with hygiene and cleanliness.
I love cleaning. I could do it like for 8-9 hours. The floor needs to be spotless.
In total, retail manager Chaser spends 4 months of each year just cleaning.
I love it to look perfect, polished, sparkling. The bathroom just bleached, gleaming, you know, I absolutely love that. I have been known to come home from a night out and hoover.
Chaser is so afraid of bacteria that she goes to extremes to ensure everything remains germ-free, including herself and her kids.
I have been known to try something on, put it in the wash, and the girls will wear like new pyjamas every single night, like without fail. My neighbours used to go, "Are you running a laundrette in there?" Because I used to have so much clothes out all the time.
Like many germaphobes, Chaser feels a compulsion to repeatedly wash her hands.
I spent half my life washing my hands.
In fact, Chaser washes her hands up to 60 times a day.
When I leave the house, I wash my hands. When I get home, I wash my hands. Gotta wash your hands again. It is a pain in my life, but I just can't help it.
Chaser's obsession with germs began after a bout of serious illness.
When I was pregnant, I caught meningitis, and I could have lost my child because of like bacteria or a virus, so I became especially clean after that.
Chaser's going to take 4 days away from her perfectly clean and germ-free home to help someone she's never met before.
I'm not going to enjoy going into a dirty house, but I love to clean, and, you know, it'd be nice to see a difference, I think, because sometimes when I clean my house, I can't really see much of a difference.
Chaser's going to be helping 39-year-old nature-loving pagan Amanda, who lives alone in a 2-bedroom flat in Oxfordshire. Her home hasn't had a proper clean in over 12 years.
I know I have spiders because I have spider webs. I heard a bit of folklore about spiders protecting the house. If you leave the house and you can ask the spider to protect your house while you're away, which I thought was a lovely idea.
Witchcraft enthusiast Amanda prefers studying nature to studying the state of her oven.
I would rather get out and about than spend all day cleaning and tidying.
Do I really have to show you my oven? It is supposed to be self-cleaning.
Amanda grew up in a clean and totally clutter-free home. In the 12 years she's lived alone, she's accumulated a vast amount of belongings.
I love nature and I love bringing nature in. I like to pick up a lucky stone or some sticks and twigs I could carve. I could make tent pegs or wands.
But whilst Amanda's happy with her hoard, her friends and family certainly aren't.
My sister told me that I live like a pig in... What is motivating me to have a clear out now is my friends. They make me feel really guilty. And a lot of them don't visit me, and I want them to.
But as Chaser's got a strong fear of germs, how will she cope with the state of Amanda's home?
Hi, welcome to my home. Just put this, put it on the end of the sofa there.
Lovely, thank you.
This is obviously my living space.
Wow. Got a lot of stuff in here.
I do. That's the problem. Okay. This is, well, it was an office. It was a spare bedroom, and then
a bit of everything.
It became a place of storage.
You've got like about 50 CDs over there. How on earth would you ever go to listen to that CD over there?
Most of those CDs I had forgotten I have.
So how long has this room been like this?
Maybe 3 or 4 years. But I think if I'm not using the room, then I don't need to hoover.
Wicked.
This is my bedroom. I just seem to collect clothes.
Lovely. Wow. Say if you had to clean your bedroom, like today, what would you do?
I would probably only clean what I could reach.
See, if I had like the tiniest bit of cobweb on my ceiling I would actually be like, just looking at it, be like, actually, I can't go to sleep. I have to go and get the Hoover.
Okay, this is my kitchen.
I don't think I'll be able to cook in your kitchen. Like, my oven is spotless. As soon as I use it, I'll clean it.
Okay.
Dishes will never be seen in my kitchen sink.
Even clean ones?
Even clean ones.
When I come home in the evening, it's about relaxing and putting my feet up, and washing and cleaning is a bit of a chore for me. This is my bathroom.
Okay. To me, bathrooms and kitchen is the most important rooms. Like, how are you going to wash yourself or be cleaned if the room is not clean?
That's true. Yeah.
And also, you're putting things in your mouth and, you know, you're not got anything. You want it to be clean and hygienic.
Yeah.
Yeah? Wicked. She obviously does really need this. Like, one room is not livable at all. It's not usable. It needs to be sorted out. And if it's not, I think it could get a lot worse.
It's bodybuilder Mark's first day at hoarder Julie's home in Lancashire.
I think Mark will be firm with me, but I won't be pushed if I don't want to.
At home, Mark spends 50 hours a week making sure that every aspect of his life is ordered and routined.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Ready for the big day?
Yep.
I've come up with a plan. I've got a sort of bigger box theory. So put stuff in box. When the box is full, goes to big box outside.
The dog loves that.
Up, bin, good.
To bring order to Julie's home, Mark's plan is to start by clearing her lounge and bedroom of the items she's been holding on to for years.
Yeah, that's good. It's gone now. Once it's in, you can't get it out.
Now, that is from the top of my wedding cake. My granddad bought it special for me.
Isn't that sort of like old memories that you'd rather get rid of?
My wedding day, even though obviously I'm not married anymore, was still special because, you know, I was in love with him and...
Put it in the bag. Go on. You know you want to. Like, let me help you. It looks bloody awful. Right, that's good.
Now, I am keeping these. These were bought for me when I was a baby, and they've always been in my life, and I am not getting rid of these.
I hate to say it, but they look like Spock's ears. That can't be interesting, can it? It's an old...
Highway code.
Oh,
That's the one when I learned to drive.
There's sentimental, and there's just mental. And keeping your highway code book is just, is the latter.
You don't need to go to the gym tonight, do you?
Blimey, crikey. If I hear one more story about old times, I think I'm just going to chuck her in and skip myself, to be honest with you. All right, OK.
Psychologists believe that some hoarders develop an emotional attachment to items that others see as worthless, even if those items are having a negative impact on day-to-day living.
Wow. It's like an Aladdin's cave under there, isn't it? If I'm honest with you, this is where I think most of the musty smell comes from. There's a lot of damp behind there. There might be some creatures living under there.
Actually, I've got something in common. We're both OCD. Yours is cleaning, and mine's hoarding.
You're
OCD.
Yeah, well, possibly similar traits, but I would say that we're probably worlds apart. You don't want that crusty old inner soul, do you? No.
Professional opinion is divided over whether hoarding is a symptom of obsessive compulsive disorder.
Do you know what I actually really think? I'm normal and a lot of other people are quite lazy. And I revel in being tidy, whereas a lot of people who are untidy badge you as being obsessive to cover for the fact that, quite frankly, their lounge is like that. This is flipping disgusting.
Not being behind there for such a long time.
See, this is why you can't really compare you to me. I just couldn't have this just in my world. It's just not right. Actually, it's made me feel quite ill.
Sorry.
That's all right. It's all good, sort of. Disgusted. That room's awful. It stinks. It's full of mould. The wallpaper's hanging off, the carpet's rotting. It's just downright lazy, and it's just awful. And how she can compare me to her, I've got no idea.
I'm quite disgusted with myself.
You just cover it up with a blanket and it's out of sight, out of mind. But unfortunately, it's definitely not out of my nose, because that's what you can smell when you come in.
Yeah, I'm not happy with myself at all. It's a lot worse than I expected. Didn't expect it to be like that. Because to tell you the truth, if I had done, I wouldn't be having you here now. I would never have put myself through this.
You look a bit upset. Well, you know, sometimes it actually takes a bit of a shock, and in the nicest possible way, of a bit of a kick up the arse for you to,
I needed
you know,
a big kick up the bum.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and everyone does. Right, should we crack on?
Yeah.
Right. Right.
I know exactly what Mark thought. I just saw his skin crawl. If he'd have got hairs on his arms, I think his hairs would have just jumped off. I'm feeling very disgusted with myself. But this way it will never get that bad again.
Britain's public spaces need help. Last year, the government slashed the council services budget by £4 billion, and leisure services and parks were the first to suffer. But expert cleaner Linda Dykes believes that an army of obsessive cleaners could help to bring Britain up to her own high standards.
I can't believe how improved it is.
Today, Linda's in the Peak District, on her way to the small town of Wirksworth, where she hopes to clean up a community-run swimming pool.
If swimming pools aren't clean, you're open to any kind of infection. I mean, bacteria, it increases by the second. It should be absolutely, spotlessly, hygienically clean.
Wirksworth Pool is at the heart of the community. The council originally ran it, but when they decided to close it down, local residents rallied and 4 months ago set up a charitable trust to keep it open.
Would you like to go swimming there? No, I wouldn't want him to go near it.
With a lack of funding, the pool can't afford a cleaner, and with only 2 full-time members of staff teaching 300 kids per week, resources are stretched.
There is a huge risk that if we didn't improve the facilities, then ultimately it might fail.
With the fate of the pool hanging in the balance, Linda's got her work cut out. She believes that by teaming up with volunteers obsessed by cleaning, their individual skills can be used to make a difference. 27-year-old mum of 3, Hayley, was diagnosed with OCD in 2007.
Every morning I will bleach and disinfect my fridge. I love bleach because there's no bacteria or germs going to slip through that slippery little suckers.
36-year-old Richard from Sandhurst is obsessed by the urge to clean, tidy and keep order.
Order and organisation is a key part of my life. Without it, you're kind of like a ship without a sail. Messy people wind me up.
Right, this is the swimming pool area, guys.
Ah.
Cute.
It is cute, very cute.
I saw
some What is that green over there?
Mould.
It is
Oh, I
mould,
see,
yes, it is mould. I've got an issue with that because it's not just unsightly, but there's also health issues associated with the mould. The spores get breathed in, and it can cause respiratory problems, it can cause inflammation of the skin, it can cause nosebleeds.
It needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
If I walked in there as a member of the public, it would turn me off.
Can we do it, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
In Oxfordshire, compulsive hand washer Chaser is on day 1 of the clean at nature-worshipping Amanda's.
We've got a skip. It's not that big, it's not that scary. It's not. We'll be fine.
With 4 rooms to sort out, she's chosen to start the clean in the room she thinks is the easiest to tackle, the bathroom.
I think that we could make a big difference in there.
So you think we should do that first, then?
That sound like a plan?
But before they can start cleaning, they need to clear out the hundreds of beauty products Amanda has accumulated.
I thought I had a lot of products. Bless you. I'm allergic to dust, so I will be sneezing and things like that. Bless you. Have some toilet paper. Do you see, like, all this stuff you're hoarding, how someone like me, it can affect? Imagine what it could be doing to you.
I think I've developed an immunity to it, so I'm okay with it, which is why I'm comfortable and I'm not making any changes. I do find it surprising that somebody has such a reaction to the dust and the mould, etc. But that could be because she doesn't have it in her own life and she's not used to it.
I just want to get it all done and cleaned, but I'm just finding it hard to breathe. Like, it's just so stuffy and so much dust, and I am allergic to dust, but I don't think I've ever been in an environment that has hit me so hard.
Amanda asked for help to clean up her home because her friends aren't comfortable visiting her.
Is there anything you'd rather be doing, Amanda?
Anything but this? I'd rather be with my friends than clearing my house, which is my space, and I didn't mind it being like this.
You didn't mind it?
Well, if I minded, I'd have done something about it.
So why did you ask for help?
Because obviously I need it. People are telling me that I can't look after myself. People are telling me that I live in...
But don't you mind?
Well, no, because I would quite happily live like this. I mean, in terms of dirt, obviously I'm aware of clutter and needing to get rid of a lot of stuff. But it's my space. I don't mind a cobweb or a dirt or, I mean...
Because I'm doing this, like, for you, to help you, you know, to make this a better environment for you. But if you don't mind it, then it kind of makes me lose heart and makes me think, are you just going to let it go back? I don't know. I just don't think she can carry on like this. She's obviously knows that she needed help because she asked for it. She obviously knows that it's gotten on top of her, but maybe she's a little bit defensive. So yeah, it does feel like, why are we doing this if it's just going to go back?
In Lancashire, curtain-obsessed Mark is on day 3 of the clear-up at hoarder Julie's house. Yesterday, he cleared out almost a skipful of clutter from the lounge, and now the damp and rotting wallpaper is finally being replaced.
Right.
Today, Mark's strategy is to clear the bedroom of Julie's vast collection of cuddly toys.
What's the fetish and why they're so important? That one fell in there by accident.
No, not the elephant. I've just always been, from a little girl, I've always had cuddly toys.
Well, yeah, but you're sort of 47 now.
Never too old to have teddy bears.
Clearly.
Experts believe that some people hoard items such as toys for fear of letting go of the past and moving on with their lives in the present.
That one there, that looks like Tintin with the quiff.
That?
Yeah, probably
you will never...
No.
I am sorry. This
No,
is
but
what
what-
I've had from a baby. This is my doll, and this is my Jane, and I ain't losing her.
Right.
This ain't going either.
That is the dirtiest teddy of all.
I don't care. This is my teddy, and I ain't getting rid of it.
If there's that valuable, do you not think a bit of TLC wouldn't go amiss? Like maybe took them to the dry... Look at the dust.
Don't worry,
Jeepers.
I won't do it in here.
No, don't do that. Do you not think that...
They need a good brushing down.
brushing, they need a jet washer?
Having made some headway with Julie's soft toys, Mark now wants to move on to her vast collection of clothes.
Oh, my God.
Amanda found a spider.
She said I was eccentric. Have you ever stopped to think the reason there might be 100 spiders living in your home is you actually cultivating them with the...
Yeah.
With the... Oh. This is clean on today, look. Damn it.
I'm shaking.
I'm shaking. Faster.
No, I can't do it fast.
Think of it as a cardio workout. Are you like a clothes hoarder?
Yes, I'm very much a big clothes hoarder. I seem to be able to smell out a charity shop that as soon as I walk down the street, oh look, there's a charity shop. And if I see something I like, I buy it. Because...
What, not if you don't even need it, or?
Oh, yeah.
I've still got a tag in it, but I've still got...
I know. If it's £1 and it fits, I'll get it.
I just can't relate to that at all. I can't even see the bed at the moment for clothes. I mean, people have told me I'm a difficult person to live with because of my obsessive nature. I must be an absolute dream to be with compared to this. Dream. Dream.
In Wirksworth, it's the day of the swimming pool clean-up. And the whole community has turned out to help Linda and the clean team.
Yeah, we're going to do this? Yes, come on, come on.
Poolside, the local girls' football team make a start scrubbing the mould, while Linda and her team concentrate on the changing rooms.
I want to do the bathroom myself because I want it my way, the Linda way.
Bleach addict Hayley is focused on tackling the deep-seated mould in the shower.
We're going to get the anti-bac spray on there. I'll get you another bucket of water.
At home, Hayley is so afraid of germs that she gets through at least 1 bottle of bleach every single day.
So each take a tap as well.
Okay. But Linda's particular trademark is making everything sparkle. The downside of working in a team of obsessive cleaners is that their methods can often clash.
Could you use this, please, on the stainless steel area? Because I want that sparkling, please.
OK, it will be.
This will
Leave
help you scrub it first when you put this on, and then if you could buff it up with a microfiber.
Right.
Have it sparkling.
What?
Hello?
Are you doing?
Well, you should have been on the job, shouldn't you?
Absolutely not. Take no notice of her. No.
You should have given him this already.
Linda, pipe down.
No, you should have given him this already.
We're doing it my way or the highway. You're on Team Hayley.
I'm with you,
We're
Hayley.
a good team.
I'm with
oh
you.
my God,
Okay,
amazing.
let's go.
See you, Linda.
That's rude. I'm going to have her in a minute. Hayley?
So take no notice of Linda. Okay. If she tells you to do something, just say, look, I'm not doing it your way.
OK.
And if she says anything, then come and get me.
OK, Bernardo, it's Hayley's way.
It's my way.
OK.
My way or the highway.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right, can I carry on cleaning now?
She hasn't given them the right cleaning tools. I'm very unimpressed. I've still got this in my hand now. It's needed for those blooming stainless steel things.
I'm actually so angry. I'm putting my team to work and they're doing it my way. And like, Linda's coming along and she's like, no, that's not how you do it. And I'm like, so annoying. You're getting on my nerves. See, for me, it's more the germs. I know for you, you like a good shine. Whereas for me, it's not about if it's shiny or not. It's more about have you used the anti-bac on that and got rid of all the germs because people are going to be touching that.
I need to point out that I wasn't criticising.
I feel like
I was helping because
I think you see an opportunity and you're like, I'm just going to get in there and interfere. It's really not necessary because I feel like I was using the right products.
Hayley, if you were using the right products,
Linda.
I would never have interfered.
Linda!
Those poor lads are scrubbing away and now they've got to redo the whole thing because they haven't been using the right stuff. So you've made work harder for them now.
You're not helping though, you're interfering.
Did help you.
In Oxfordshire, germaphobe Chaser has taken 4 days away from her obsessively clean life to help wildlife lover Amanda.
These? Keep.
It's day 2 of the clean and progress is slow.
Keep, sell or throw?
Keep.
This?
Keep. Keep. It's sort of the asking for more and, oh, can't we get rid of more and more and more? And I'm like, but, yeah, be gentle with me. Why can't I keep these things? And it's almost the more people want me to get rid of them and clear out, the more I want to keep them.
Does that fit you?
No, but I plan to.
Okay. Amanda, can I have a quick word? I feel that I'm not making any progress because I feel every little item, I've got to be like, Amanda, can you keep this like half-empty bottle of water? Do you know what I mean? Like, just give me some sort of instruction so then I can get on with things. It's up to you.
No, I know exactly what you're saying, and just give me a moment to think.
If you don't start being, okay, don't want this, don't want this, want this, we're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, no, I understood, yeah.
Don't know how we're going to do it. How can we make it livable when someone doesn't want to part with it? It's very, very difficult.
The community clean at Worksworth Pool is complete. The pool has been under financial strain, but the local Rotary Club has said that if they're impressed, they might donate some money.
Come in.
My pleasure.
Lovely.
Rotary Treasurer Tony has come to see the finished article.
We'll start off in the men's.
The changing rooms used to be grubby, dusty and smeary.
It's all been scrubbed, cleaned, polished up.
That is incredible. You've done a good job scrubbing up here.
Thank you.
I can't believe how clean it smells. It's lovely.
As for the main pool space, the mould, rust and mucky surfaces made it look tired and unhygienic.
It's fantastic.
Wow.
Hello.
That is incredible.
The clutter has gone, the shower's been polished, and everything looks fresh and clean.
You're to be congratulated on that. It is really lovely.
The sides got retiled to get rid of all the mould, and every fixture's had a real spruce up.
Absolutely superb. You've done a lovely job there.
Tony seems impressed, but will he recommend the Rotary Club make a donation? The community have all gathered in the newly cleaned pool to find out.
Can I have everybody's attention? Thanks to Linda and her team, and thanks to everybody else that's taken part today. We can now look at this pool and see it looks a lot better than it did previously. And we've had some more good news, because the Rotary have agreed to fund further projects to help us improve the pool even more. And the future looks bright for Worksworth Pool.
It looks so clean and inviting and wholesome, really. So I think we'll respond as generously as we can.
Hopefully we're going to reach a point where we can employ a full-time cleaner. And the full-time cleaner has to be OCD.
I must say, I'm bloody knackered, but it was
ready
well
for
worth
bed.
it.
Yeah,
And thanks,
brilliant.
guys,
Clean
for all
team.
your help. Well done.
Well done.
It's the final day of the clean in Oxfordshire, and having met with resistance whilst trying to clean up the bathroom and kitchen, germ-phobic Chaser has moved on to Amanda's messy living room.
Do you want to keep all the plants?
I know it looks dead, but the ends are alive, so, I mean, if you can detangle it.
I know you said you want to keep this chair, but we've just discovered...
It doesn't have a seat?
Yeah.
Yes?
Still want to keep it?
Yes.
OK. And you said this plant can go?
No, not that one.
Oh.
OK. These things are not going anywhere, OK? I want to keep these things, and I've already been through this room.
OK. I don't think I'm doing anything. I can do anything, so it's not a lot of point.
I thought you were going to clean the windowsill for me to put things on.
I'm just getting really upset now. I'm really frustrated because what is the point? I don't know, to clean someone, voluntarily help clean someone's house, and then they won't let me. At the end of the day, I've got a life, I've got children, I could be at home doing things, but I'm just standing here in a house that is not very clean and I don't feel comfortable in, and I'm not enjoying to help someone clean and sort out their life, but they won't let me. I feel really, really bad because I just feel that I haven't come in here and made as much of a difference that I wanted to. Like, I thought I was literally going to go into a house and clean it, blitz it, do what I do best, and I do think, like, I've been, like, compromising. I'm not doing
You haven't been able to do what you would feel instinctive to do.
Yeah.
But you've done as much as you can. We're two instinctively different people, and we can't be the same person, and we're too extreme.
Yeah, that's what I'm
to
tell you.
flip over. If anything, we're going to find a middle ground. I'm not going to be on the more clean side.
It's bodybuilder Mark's last day in Lancashire. He's been trying to help Julie clean up the house she's neglected for years. Having persuaded her to part with the clutter she hoarded, Mark now wants to put the finishing touches to the home.
Julie?
Yes, dear?
There's a dog poo on the carpet. It nearly went on my shoe. There's me polishing the window, and I'm nearly stepping in a cat shit.
He's never done that before.
Oh.
He's never done that before.
Oh, it's a present for... It's a housewarming present.
I'm going to kill that cat. I'm going to kill the cat.
Oh. Sorry, I know I shouldn't laugh, but that is so offensive.
Julie's partner is due any minute. But for Mark, the house isn't ready until everything is arranged in his own particular way. Her partner Darren has arrived, along with her two daughters, 19-year-old Catherine and 15-year-old Laura. Laura was previously too embarrassed to invite friends over to the house. 4 days ago, Julie's living room was rammed full of years of clutter, and the wallpaper was mouldy and damp.
Wow.
Oh, my word. Ta-da! What a transformation.
This is totally different.
Wow. Usually when you come in before, you had to sort of be careful where you stood, you know. Now you can sort of move around. Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's more spacious. I like the cabinet, I like the walls.
So does it meet with the girls' seal of approval?
Yeah, we can sit and watch TV then, can't we? You can have that sofa, I have the big one.
Yeah, I'm going to invite my friends round more often.
I'm just sorry that it's up until now you haven't been happy to say this is your home. But now, hopefully, don't you start.
Upstairs in the bedroom, Mark persuaded Julie to part with 30 of her cuddly toys and 103 kilos of clothes, many of which had never been worn.
Are you ready for this?
Yep. Oh, wow. That is fantastic, isn't it? Oh, grief. I can't believe it. Where's all your pile of clothes gone? And you actually get into the wardrobe now as well.
The first task we had was to remove the plethora of...
toys from up here?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
I found it quite unnerving, actually, sort of like lying there with about 10 million sets of eyes.
Just watching you, yes. yeah. Good stuff. Well done. Well done. Excellent.
If I start hoarding again or even try to, you have permission to smack me.
We can see what it does for the house, can't you?
I know.
Yeah. Much more space, yeah.
Right, guys, my time here has come to an end, so I'll leave it up to you to keep it in shape now, and I'm off.
OK.
All right.
Thanks
you
very
take
much.
care. Cheers.
Thank you. Having my house decluttered and cleaned has given me a real big wake-up call. I don't want to do it again.
Well, I'm really pleased I could put my slightly bizarre, obsessive, however you want to describe it, behaviour to good use. I can go back feeling like I've achieved something, which is good.
It's almost the end of the clean for germaphobe Chaser. So far, she's had a hard time persuading Eco Amanda to part with any of her belongings.
Do you want to put that in the skip for me?
This whole box?
It'll make a nice sound when you chuck it in.
Did you go through it?
No, because if I do, we'll be here a while and I'll be pulling things out.
Amanda's friend Colette has previously felt uncomfortable visiting the flat. 4 days ago, the living room was dirty, cluttered and unloved, and the dining table was invisible beneath mountains of rubbish.
Hello. Come in. Oh, you're looking gorgeous. How are you doing? Wow.
Are
I've never been able to walk to your table. This is fantastic. I feel like crying, actually. Oh, well done, you.
15 sacks of unused clothes have gone from the bedroom, revealing the floor and furniture. With 20 box loads removed from the spare room, it's possible to get inside for the first time in over 3 years. The bathroom is now a clean and clear space which Amanda can enjoy. And the kitchen is up to germaphobe Chaser's exacting standards.
The surfaces are all done. And the washing up's done. I know. It's beautiful. You can invite us all round now.
A taste for progress, and hopefully you won't get to that stage again.
Not going to get to that stage again. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's all been a bit mad and intense, but I like it.
Thank you so much, honey.
Thank you.
I've had a lovely
You're amazing.
time.
You're amazing.
At times I didn't think we were going to make it. I felt like I was hitting a brick wall, but we did it. She can use every single room of her house. She's got a house that a lot of people would consider normal. It may not be my ideal, but it's clean and it's livable. And for a person that does worry about cleanliness and germs, I think I did pretty good.
A quarter of people in Britain are so obsessed with cleaning and tidying that they spend 2.5 hours or more every weekday on household chores, with many feeling compelled to abide by strict regimes and rituals.
I would just go 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. Then I can move on.
But for most Brits, keeping the home clean and tidy is not a priority, as the average kitchen chopping board has 3 times as much fecal bacteria as the average toilet bowl.
It's mate. Sorry, are you really that sick?
That is going to need some blasting.
47-year-old obsessive cleaner Linda Dykes from North Wales loves cleaning so much, she's turned it into a business.
I'm a fantastic cleaner. My standards are so high, they hit Venus.
Linda believes people's compulsion to clean should be put to good use.
I want all this off the wall.
Her vision is to team up with a volunteer army of obsessive cleaners to scrub up Britain, one dirty home at a time.
Together, we will clean up Britain.
It's only when it gets really bad that I will do something about it. So
How bad has it got to be?
But can people with such opposing attitudes towards cleanliness really work together to transform their lives?
We're going to do a garden sale. What doesn't go goes to the charity shop.
Not happening.
He just came through and he said, I can't do this anymore. It's not going to work because he won't let me touch anything. We might as well just give up.
Linda Dykes is in Chippenham.
Penny! Linda! Nice to meet you. Come on in. Thank you.
To personally inspect the home of a potential volunteer for the army of obsessive cleaners.
It looks very organised. Everything's all, you know, I'm impressed.
44-year-old estate agent Penny lives with her husband and 2 children. Perfectionist Penny is obsessed with symmetry, and everything in her home must be organised in her own very particular way.
Towels have to be lined up. You know, you get that little band on the bottom of towels, they've got to be level, like we're sleeping with the enemy. I like all the tins facing the right way round, so they should be up there. And I always fold the toilet roll into a point, so you just get the last sheet, fold it up, across like that. I think it just makes the bathroom look finished.
On top of working full-time, Penny spends 35 hours a week cleaning her home from top to bottom.
The vacuuming, she seems to do it every day, and I don't think there's any reason to do it.
When we're watching telly, my mum will clean the telly or hoover and get in the way.
Penny even hoovers her dog when it's moulting, and her obsession with cleanliness isn't just limited to her own home. She even takes her cleaning kit to work and to her friends' houses.
Hello.
I've come with my box of goodies. I've been known to go to people's houses and clean for nothing other than the enjoyment and to help them.
I can't ask her around for a coffee because we can't sit and have a coffee because she just takes over and cleans the kitchen. So she is a bit obsessive, yeah.
Penny wants to put her love of cleaning to good use and help people who've lost control of their homes.
If those people can get something out of it, then we've all benefited. I've had fun cleaning and they've got a nice house. Bargain.
Penny will be visiting this 2-bedroom house in Surrey, home to Paul Collins, his wife Elaine, and Paul's 20 years worth of hoarding, collections and bric-a-brac.
I love shopping. I'm a shopaholic. If I could have the ideal job, it would be to be a personal shopper.
Paul spends most weekends scouring car boot sales for his favourite collectibles.
All right, so this morning's one, all-time favourite song was Mega Mix. And then, well, the Jungle Book, pop-up book. Yay, look at that. And last but not least, kangaroos next 14 kilometres. That's a guy. The car boot sales is like the Ferrari, I think, of shopping.
Paul's collections include over 1,000 records, an abundance of children's toys, and 14 retro flower shakers. His hoard now fills up every room in the house and 3 sheds in the garden.
Star Trek, this is my collectible stuff just sitting in here at the moment. They're all numbered, so they're all collector's ones, which the children have never been allowed to play with.
With every room in the home bursting with Paul's possessions, the couple's 5 grown-up kids are forced to camp out in the motorhome on their drive when they come to stay.
Living in this house can be very stressful. There's just so much stuff.
Paul's wife, Elaine, has MS, a degenerative disease of the nervous system, which causes her pain and difficulty getting about.
I just want a straight path from here to there. At times you think, I just don't want to be here. I've had enough.
Obsessively Clean Penny has agreed to try and help Paul and Elaine bring order to their home.
I'm nervous now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea at all about anything. It's the surprise element, and I don't like surprises.
But with her stress levels increasing, how will she cope with the state of the Collins house?
Hello, hello, I'm Penny.
Hi.
Oh.
Wow, well, our house.
Hello.
Our living room.
Okay.
Sort of like living room, but junk room.
But you live in here?
Yeah.
Well, it's,
yeah,
our evening room.
Everything in this room, there's nowhere for it to go.
Have you got kids?
Not that
No,
I
and
know.
that looks like it.
No, that's
Star Trek in that box.
Star Trek's in that box. It's collector's Star Trek.
You collect Star Trek. Do you need it all?
Oh, of course.
Some
You
we
can't
do,
possibly need it all.
Some
Yeah,
we
we do.
don't. I mean, yeah.
Is that Christmas decoration?
No, that's
I don't want to be disrespectful, but I couldn't live like it.
I don't like living like it. I try to put things away, but I'm not allowed to put things in the cupboard or drawers.
Why not? Why can't you put stuff in the cupboards and drawers? That's what they're there for, isn't it?
Yeah, well, these ones are for other things.
OK, so you want to show me a bit more?
Yeah.
Right, you want to guide it to then, yeah?
So the kitchen is the best
We're
thing,
going
isn't it?
don't panic at this. You're
I
free.
won't panic.
You will free.
No, you haven't.
I won't freak.
You seriously will freak.
You need more cleaning stuff than you've got for the kitchen.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Massive.
Oh dear.
It's compact and bijou. Where do you put your plates? To
Normally this
prepare?
side, or where the cups are.
Normally over here. As long as I'm not using the microwave, I can push everything up to there, put the plates in there, and then dish up over here.
Does that not drive you scats?
Yeah. Yeah. Does my head in.
So, are you a hoarder?
I don't know if hoarder's the right question. I'm a collector, like the little men I bought because I wanted to have a collection of them.
OK.
We're going to go and have a wander down and we'll show
Okay.
what's in the bottom of the shed then.
So all the stuff that was in the lounge, or is in the lounge,
This is more Star Trek stuff again.
is this something that you collect for you?
I started buying it as collector's items.
Yeah.
Because they're all predominantly numbered. Well, they're all numbered specifically with a collector's
Ah,
number.
right. So they're not just random bits of Star Trek stuff?
No. Instead of me putting £5 in the bank, I put 10 or 20 pound into these and put them away as an investment, like a savings item, so that when I'm not here, these have been left in a will. They're specifically in a will for my children's, and if not their children's children.
So is this like a legacy for the children?
That's it.
Is he going to think that when he pops his socks, You know, the contents of his loft's going to be worth £1 million or 100 grand that he's going to leave to his children. He'd probably find out it's worth about 120 quid, and was it worth all the effort?
Paul and Elaine's daughter, Tiffany, has come to tell Penny how she feels about the state of the house.
There's nowhere in the house to sleep. It's just not possible. I cannot fit in that house. I don't like having to sleep out here in a motorhome.
And what do you think of the house? You know, obviously, about all these little collections that are heading in your direction. One day, Star Trek.
It's nice, you know, I like that he has a plan for us all, but I don't really need it. You know, if they die, I don't want to have to deal with the hassle of trying to sell some collector's stuff, or with the hassle of clearing their house out. I don't want that left to me when they die.
Resisting the temptation to bed down in the motorhome, Penny's retreated to a local hotel for the night.
Look, but see, that's not good, is it? I'm going to have to change that. I think today I've realised that it's actually going to be quite hard work. I think with Elaine, she wants it done. You can tell she wants it done. I get the impression if it was just me and Elaine, she would be like, let's just get on with it and we'll just do it. I think Paul is going to be a completely different kettle of fish.
Professional cleaner Linda Dykes is teaming up with a select squad of obsessive cleaners because she believes they have a unique set of skills which could help clean up Britain.
Hayley, I'm Linda.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you. This is my kitchen.
No, it looks very, very clean. I'm impressed.
27-year-old full-time mum of 3, Hayley was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder in 2007. She's so afraid of germs that she cleans for up to 19 hours a day.
Cleaning is very important in my life. I wouldn't ever go a day where I wasn't cleaning. Ever.
750,000 people in the UK have been diagnosed with OCD. Hayley's OCD compels her to clean, but other compulsions include counting and ritually switching lights on and off.
Every morning I will bleach and disinfect my fridge, and these trays will go into the sink mixed with bleach and disinfectant. The water has to be boiling hot, and I will use bleach, probably about a quarter of the bottle, disinfectant as well.
Hayley gets through up to 2 bottles of bleach and 3 pairs of rubber gloves every single day.
I absolutely love bleach. It does smell strong. It's almost to the point that you feel like you can't breathe, and like it proper like hits the back of your throat, so you're like, oh.
Her fear of germs is so strong that she won't allow visitors to poo in her house, and she cleans her toilet up to 5 times a day.
I have got no time for feces, don't like it. Never have done, that's why I don't have an animal, because it makes me want to vomit.
It's been 5 years since Hayley was diagnosed with OCD, and although she still has a strong compulsion to clean, she's learned how to manage her condition and wants to use it to help others.
The fact that I have OCD will be very useful. Look what I'm doing as a result of it. I'm helping someone else.
39-year-old Shereen lives in Plumstead, southeast London, in a 1-bed property which has barely been cleaned since she moved in 2 years ago.
I live here on my own. It was a lovely flat when I first came to it. But now it looks like a bomb's hit it, to be quite honest. My relationship with cleaning currently is... we're not on good terms, let's just say.
When Shereen's marriage fell apart, she suffered a breakdown and lost all pride in her home.
I used to be married to a man who was very clean. The house had to be spotless and it was like a showroom. I think I rebelled. I went the other end. I don't have many people around my flat. Because of the state it is, I would be embarrassed. My mum is not very happy with me. Now I realise how isolating I'm making myself.
Shereen is a Muslim, but her living conditions leave little room for her to practice her faith.
If I go to pray, I've got this tiny bit of exposed carpet in the bedroom and I'll just pray here. Cleanliness is actually part of faith, So if the ladies at the mosque saw how my house looked, some of them would have something to say. It doesn't really tally with that at all.
Obsessively Clean Hayley has agreed to try and help Shereen bring order to her home.
I really am hoping I'm not going to a flat right now. Just don't like flats. I feel like because there's no open space, it's even more of an issue that germs are going to be in there because it's so like confined.
But with her anxiety levels going up, the layout of Shereen's flat could prove taxing to Hayley.
Oh, hello, I'm Shereen.
Hello, how are you?
Not too bad. This is the landing.
Okay.
Sorry, mind where you step. Yeah. Fortunately, more clutter.
I can't believe why I don't know what to say right now. When did you mop last?
I can't remember, to be honest.
You are kidding. Are you joking me? You can't remember when you last mopped?
I have no cleaning routine. It's only when it gets really bad that I will do something about it. So
How bad has it got to be? I'm not going to lie right now. I feel like this is pretty bad. What is wrong with your sponges? They are 100% lifeless. They are shocking. Okay, shall we go and see the other rooms?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you the bedroom. I hope you don't have a heart attack. This is probably the worst room in the flat.
Your bedroom?
I can't even open the door wide because there's a whole load of
I can peek through
clothes
and see.
on the
Oh
floor.
my goodness.
Sorry, if you could...
Do you want me to take my shoes
Yeah,
off?
please, sorry.
Shereen uses her bedroom to pray, so no shoes allowed.
Have I honestly got to take my shoes off?
Yeah.
But Hayley's obsessive fear of germs won't allow her to go barefoot on the dirty carpet.
Has the floor been hoovered?
No, it hasn't for a while.
Oh my God. I don't know if I can do that. I'm really sorry. I don't mind standing here though.
All right.
How did it get like that?
I seem to, I think, block it out.
Yeah.
I'll show you through to the front room.
Yeah.
Is it worse, or is it just how you imagined, or...?
I don't want to offend you and say worse, but
no.
it probably is worse than I thought.
Okay.
I don't really like flats because I get paranoid about the germs.
Oh,
Because I feel like there's no garden to let the germs out.
Okay.
I'm really bothered about germs and stuff.
There is a window out the kitchen that looks out onto the garden, so, you know, that is usually open because I've got a cat.
Have you honestly got a cat?
I've got a cat, yes.
Oh my God. Okay. I don't like
You
cats.
don't like cats?
It was horrific. And she's got a cat. His bum hole will be on the surfaces, 100%. She said it won't, 100%. That cat will sit on the surfaces with its bum hole and it will get faeces on the surfaces, 100%. I feel like I don't want to offend her, but at the same time, like, I kind of feel like I don't even want to go back in.
Over 30 million tonnes of litter is dropped on our streets every year. So Linda Dykes is teaming up with an army of obsessive cleaners to help bring Britain up to her own high standards.
I don't think people do keep their communities clean. And if everybody put that extra little bit of effort, then Britain would be a better place.
Today, she's on her way to the small town of Northfleet in Kent to visit an estate in dire need of a clean-up. Bankside was originally built as a play area for local children. Roughly the size of an Olympic swimming pool, it's fallen into disarray and now plays host to 40 years' worth of rubbish. With a lack of funding, some residents have fallen out of love with the play area.
I think it's a waste of time clearing up Bankside because people down there probably don't show a lot of respect, so they're just going to throw rubbish there, still dump sofas and stuff down there.
Research suggests that access to good play provision can increase kids' self-awareness, self-esteem and self-respect. Local Residents Association Chairman Pete Scollard thinks Bankside is worth fighting for.
Nice dirty old pillar.
Yummy.
As you can hear, things like bottles, cans, and there's loads of that here. The contents of a fridge, there's probably a fridge in here somewhere. contents of a car.
Oh dear.
You've got a rough idea. There's an awful lot. I mean, this is just one.
Yeah.
All the
it's
way up here. I've lived here 13 years and it's always been overgrown, full of rats, full of fly tipping and full of weeds. Most residents would like somewhere safe for their children to play down here.
With a Bankside relaunch party held in 4 days' time, Linda has asked for help from the army of obsessive cleaners. 37-year-old Richard from Sandhurst is driven by the urge to tidy, clean and abide by strict rituals.
I think I've got a natural drive to create order wherever I go.
Darling, why can't you just leave it till later?
I'll just quickly do it and then we can sit down and have a cup of tea. Ultra tidy, ultra organised, ultra efficient. Yeah, that's me.
Tidiness is a big factor for me.
44-year-old perfectionist Michael from Newcastle spends 6 hours a day making sure that his home lives up to his own exacting standards.
The light comes in and you're watching the TV, you can see the dust particles on the... And I've already cleaned this 4 times today. I'm very proud to be clean and tidy. I've always been like that and I'll never change, never ever.
I think this is disgusting. I mean, what does rubbish attract? It attracts rats.
Bottles of urine and empty beer cans, a few condoms. There's simply no excuse. I don't understand how people can live like this.
To bring Bankside back to life, Linda and her team must first remove the shrubbery and litter from the bank. So diggers have been brought in to strip the bank of overgrown shrubs. Linda has put Michael in charge of clearing the mountain of rubbish underneath.
Could be needles or anything in here, so we've just got to be careful what we've got to pick up.
Oh, look, pair of socks. Oh, no, flannel. Might find some dirty old pants in a minute.
Meanwhile, Richard is in charge of recruiting volunteers.
Angie, you in? Hello, my darling. Is Kieran about?
In bed.
He's in bed. Can we get him up and give us an hand today?
Mixed response from the locals. A few of the teenagers are in bed still, but I'm hoping tomorrow we might see an army of residents here helping us.
It's the first day of the clean in Surrey. Penny has just 4 days to clear the house of Paul's collection of hoarded belongings.
This is going to be a tough day for you.
Is it? Yeah.
Right, we've got a plan. In the garden, we've got 3 tarpaulins.
Yeah.
I'm going to spread them out.
Yeah.
One's a keep pile, one's a sale pile, and one's a throw pile. From in here and from that lovely shed. So I'm going to sort as well, and I'm going to put it where I think
it should go.
And you're not allowed to move it without permission.
That's fine.
Penny's confident that her plan to free up space in the sheds will help to rid the house of clutter.
Doing some pegs to keep the one that's got nothing on it down.
There's not going to be one with nothing on it.
I am definitely a hoarder. This is all my rubbish and junk and stuff that I've accumulated, kept, bought. So it's, get rid of things, it's going to be difficult today.
Do you find this stressful, to see him doing that? Because you think that's stressful to him?
Yeah, sort of.
Is it making you stressed? I don't want to make you stressed, Elaine.
No, don't worry, I'm fine. I'm not making him get rid of stuff
that he wants.
if he really, really wants it.
Does he really, really want it, do you think? Because my son would say he really, really wants everything.
Yeah,
and if I chuck it, he won't know. Do you know what I mean? What I worry for you, Elaine, because I think you're so aware of Paul, aren't you? And you're really good at, like, making sure he's happy. And I just think you're a saint because
yeah, but
I
the
would
thing
have...
is, that's like a partnership, isn't it?
But big box of pre-recorded cassettes that I've had over the years, and they're just not worth. They don't sell it anywhere. But the plastic, of course, we can save the environment and put the cardboard and plastic in, and hopefully it'll get recycled somewhere and turned into a plastic cup or another cassette case.
After just an hour of clearing, Paul's decided to spend his time splitting up cassette tape boxes to recycle the parts.
I'm a little bit worried because there's nothing, I don't think, on the throw pile. What are you doing with the cassettes?
I'm recycling them. I have taken them apart, unscrewed them, taken all the screws, put them into a bag for metals.
We haven't got time.
My environment is more important to me than the house, I'm afraid. I would spend hours, I spend days.
But why is the environment more important when your ill wife is living in a house where she shouldn't be living in that condition?
Because my wife is one person and the environment is billions of people. I'd rather live in a mess than throw this stuff in the bin and then have somebody else's future in generations to come. It's just, I can't do it. I wouldn't.
Do you understand that that's quite
ago.
frustrating for me?
Yeah. Do you know I don't care?
You don't care, do you?
I don't.
OK. We're fighting a losing battle, aren't we? He's out there pulling the inside out of cassettes so that it's environmentally friendly, which is commendable, but very time-consuming, and we haven't got the time to sit unravelling cassettes. I'm not as positive now as I was, and I think it's quite hard to keep buoyant when you keep being knocked back for reasons you don't really understand. This is being thrown. This is to sell, and that's to keep.
You really are vicious, aren't you, about throwing things away? We put it down a charity shop. It's a little mobile phone lighter. Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah, it will do, yeah. Only one's gas in it.
Be ruthless. Be hard.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Jack it away.
5 hours into the big clear out, and all that lies on the throw pile is a few old cassettes, 2 empty folders, and a box of receipts. Over lunch, Penny proposes a plan B.
We're gonna do a garden sale.
Seriously?
A garden sale.
Seriously? Good.
You reckon?
What doesn't go goes to the charity shop.
Not happening.
Ten minutes later, and without explanation, Paul leaves the house.
He just came through and he said, I can't do this anymore. Where's the car keys? And he said, where's your car keys? And he said, I can't do this anymore. I'm not... I think we've hit a bit of a major crisis here. It's not going to work because he won't let me touch anything. We might as well just give up.
Everywhere I wipe, there's cat hair.
In Plumstead, Obsessive Compulsive Cleaner Hayley is on day 1 of the clean at Shereen's 1-bed flat.
See, look how quick it comes off. This would take you like 2 minutes to do this if you used like loads of bleach.
Hayley is determined to clean up every room in the flat.
I'm washing the rubber gloves because I've just picked up these sponges. I'm a bit nervous now, so I'm going to put another pair of gloves over the top just to give me like double
protection.
Today it's mainly going to be about the bleach.
The bleach, right.
Okay.
Bleach day
so
today.
your whole house is going to smell of bleach.
Right.
Which does excite me. I'm not going to lie. I'm desperately excited to open this bleach.
In her own home, Hayley's so afraid of germs that she uses up to 2 bottles of bleach a day. She's just poured half the contents of 1 bottle down Shereen's sink.
But you don't need to empty half the bottle. Seriously, it's quite strong. It's too much for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
going
it.
down my throat.
Oh.
We've got the window open, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's that fumes. And you like that smell?
Hello. I would wear this as perfume if I could. I love it.
No.
When I smell bleach, I feel like my whole life makes sense. I love it. It's not affecting me at all. I would use slightly more.
She was actually choking, like she was coughing from the bleach, and I was like, you are kidding me. It's not that strong. So I'm kind of now like, maybe I do use too much bleach, and like my body's just become used to it. And that scares me a little bit.
Taking a break from the cleaning, Hayley wants Shereen to understand what's driving her fear of germs.
If I explain to you, this might help you see my reasonings behind why I'm this way.
Okay.
In 2007, I was diagnosed with having OCD. You can get OCD in all different types of forms, so mine happens to be with cleaning. You get these thoughts, like intrusive thoughts in your head, and you get really anxious if you've not done these rituals that you want to do. It's sort of like, what if I don't clean my kitchen side today? What if one of my children do get really ill and get taken into hospital? Then that would be my fault because I left that one day where I didn't clean my kitchen side.
Literally, it was like a compulsion that you couldn't help.
I had to do it,
to do it against your will kind of thing, maybe. Okay, well.
Now that she has a greater understanding of what's motivating Hayley's urge to clean, Shereen wants to give her an insight into why she's neglected her flat.
I was married to someone for nearly 12 years, had to keep the house immaculate. And for me, I don't feel comfortable like that. It consumes your life. And basically 4 years ago, I divorced, I separated, and I was like, no, I'm not living like that. But the problem is I went the other end and it just all fell apart. I'm better, but I know that things need to be done.
I desperately want to clean the house. She was obviously poorly a little while ago, and I think she got into a state where she just gave up hope and she just didn't care, which I think is really, really sad.
It's day one in Surrey, and Paul, who walked out on Penny's plan to declutter his home, has since returned and locked himself in his bedroom. Saying he feels unwell, Paul is accepting offers of food and drink.
The last I heard, he was actually asleep. Well, you know, I'd quite like to be asleep, I think, after these last couple of days, but I'm here and I'm fulfilling what I signed up to do. I'm just closing my mind to the fact that he's up there, because if I thought about it, I'd get quite annoyed about it. Do you think he didn't realise what it was going to be like?
Yeah, he's been wanting to do it, but now the reality's hit home.
Maybe he doesn't want to do it.
I don't think he wants to do it. So I've said to him, you know, Penny is here to help us. You want to keep things, keep them. You don't, we get rid of them. I think he might come round, hopefully. But if he doesn't, you know, as long as you're prepared, I will help you. Right, I'll put this in there. I just want it done. I'm not backing out of it now. There's too much time and effort gone into it, so I'm not backing out.
I think the reason I haven't said actually I'm going as well is for Elaine, and I think it would be even worse for her then if I abandoned ship as well. I actually feel quite relieved that he's not here. It's made me feel a bit better about it.
Paul and Elaine's hoarding tendencies have also spread to the kitchen.
Spaghetti, 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 more spaghetti. 4 jars of Marmite. There's just no space for it.
One day into the clean, and all Penny's achieved is to get rid of a few worthless items. Paul remains unwell upstairs in his bedroom.
I must admit, today, when he was going on, he was just being bloody difficult. I thought, you know what? Let me just go home, because I don't need this. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I stayed. It's worth it for Elaine, isn't it? And, you know, at the end of the day, I came here, signed up for it. You got to take the rough with the smooth, which obviously some of us can, and others can't.
In North Fleet, Obsessive Cleaners Linda, Michael and Richard have taken on the challenge of transforming a public space known as Bankside. Following a push for volunteers, the community have finally turned out in force to help out.
Hi then, girls. Here's your wall.
Linda has called upon the students of the local girls' school to paint the wall.
Do you know, I think I'll make a great painter and decorator, mate.
Michael and his team of diggers have cleared the bank of 3 tons of rubbish and rubble, and it's now Richard's turn to take charge of the landscaping.
Well, I can't believe the size of that guy. He just, you know, trundles up the hill as if he's going for a little stroll.
Taking a break from the big clean, Linda and Michael are having a heart-to-heart.
Sometimes when I go to bed, I'm lying there, have I turned the taps off? Is the sink all right? Is the sink clean? And even hoover my bed.
That is not a bad thing. You'd be surprised what's in your
I'm
bed.
very concerned about bed bugs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's also affected my relationships with girls.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh. Because you're so clean?
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't see that would be a problem.
It is, because I'm just too fussy. Toothpaste on the... Oh. That's what...
I'm not laughing, I
no,
think that's
but
great.
sometimes when I've been in bed with a girl, I've got to get out of bed so I can vacuum the bed.
Really? Straight away like that?
Yes.
Oh, you make me laugh. Right, Michael, I think we've skived enough. Let's go.
With just a few hours to go until Bankside is due to be unveiled to the public, the task at hand is still a daunting prospect for some.
Need more sleepers, we need to level this off, we've got to put the weed stuff down. So, I don't know, I think we're behind, to be honest.
Didn't realise the project was big as what I thought, but we just do what we can do.
I think it might get done. I'm not going to say it will. If not, we are in bother.
In Plumstead, it's day 2 of the clean, and OCD sufferer Hayley has moved on to Shereen's bedroom. With this room being used as a prayer room, shoes are forbidden.
I'm going to take my shoes off and put carrier bags around my feet. Are you okay with that?
I mean, if that's what makes you feel safe.
I feel like I'm going to set a new fashion trend, a carrier bag shoe.
Oh dear.
Can I not tempt you, Shereen?
No, not at all.
There is ongoing research into links between OCD and body dysmorphic disorder. Hayley is highly conscious of her appearance and can redo her makeup up to 5 times until she feels better with how she looks.
Oh my goodness. That is like every girl's dream.
Your face is just lit up. I'm guessing you like makeup a lot. How long do you spend before you come out of the house?
Sometimes I could be doing my makeup for up to 4 hours.
You're joking?
No.
4 hours?
If I feel like it's not done right, I'll wash it off and start again.
Redo it again?
Yeah. To me, my makeup is almost part of my cleaning.
Right.
I don't like leaving my house if I don't feel like it's perfect in my eyes.
Right.
So to someone else, they might think, oh, I don't like the way you do your makeup. But for me, I'm like, I love it. I think it, and the more the better. I love loads of makeup.
Right.
And it just, I feel comfortable. It's almost like my safety blanket.
Really?
It's like a mask, yeah. I love it.
So do you have anything that you like doing that's apart from cleaning, apart from your appearance, that you have a hobby that you really like doing and you sort of get absorbed in that? I think then you would see that you don't have that much time to be obsessing about how clean is your house, how much you've got to worry about your appearance. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a really good point that you've made.
They may have very different beliefs about how to live their lives, but Hayley and Shereen seem to be finding some shared ground.
What would you do with this flat? If I gave you free rein, what would you do?
Yeah, I think I would paint it really, really bright, and then I would get you like a whole mirror wall and it would open your whole room up.
Right.
Yes.
In North Fleet, Linda and her team are putting the finishing touches to the area known as Bankside.
Up, 2, 3, 4. They're all running around like blue-ass flies behind me in a panic. Everybody's shouting and screaming, which is good.
4 days ago, the bank was overwhelmed by overgrown shrubbery and litter. The concrete floor was dusty and dirty, and the basketball hoops had seen better days. Now, 3 tons of dirt and shrubbery have been removed, and the bank has been levelled, landscaped and planted. The concrete floor has been power washed and the walls painted, and the basketball hoops have been brought back to life. Some members of the community had previously lost all interest with Bankside, but the turnout for today's relaunch is huge.
I wouldn't have advised anybody to let their kids out here because you wouldn't have known what was in that undergrowth. And now, well, it's completely different.
I think it's nice now the kids can come out and play around here, play basketball now, instead of hanging around the streets and getting in trouble.
Give us a cheer! I'm feeling on top of the world at the moment. Linda's been a little Wonder Woman. Richard's fantastic, and Michael, well, he's just got stuck in and grafted all week long.
The finished product is absolutely marvellous. I am chuffed now and relieved, actually. It's fantastic.
In Plumstead, Hayley is taking Shereen shopping for accessories to brighten up her home.
I feel like at the moment it's just a bit drab because it's so beige and...
Shereen's mum, who usually refuses to visit the flat, is coming over tomorrow and Hayley wants to impress.
Oh, look, there's pink over here. Should we go and look at
No, no pink, please.
Will you honestly not buy this?
Not at all. Shopping like this, like for household furnishings, I don't think I've ever even done it. This is a first for me.
In your bedroom, we could do like...
No! To me, it's just like an extra thing that I have to clean.
I just want to get this going.
If I gave free rein to Hayley, I don't know whether I'd be able to live in my flat, to be honest.
What colours do you want to go for?
What about beige?
Absolutely
beige
not
or brown.
Beige isn't a colour, though. Beige is just a... Beige is...
Brown.
Beige isn't a colour. Beige is just a blue. I think we
Bit
need
of colour.
something bright in your house. Purple?
Actually, I don't mind that. I do like that shade of purple. I don't mind this.
Right, well, I think we should try and find some purple, because you need to tie it in. I know you don't want cushions, but I think we should get at least a couple of purple cushions, just for, like, purposes of, like...
Decoration.
They look pretty. And then the final touch is going to be a purple lampshade.
I'm not sure whether that's my cup of tea.
Just think maybe a couple, just to brighten it up a bit and to have, like, a theme.
Yeah. Surprisingly, yes, I do like that.
Do you actually like it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
It's
I'm so
like a
happy.
violet colour, isn't it? And it's going in completely well. It's complementing everything. Hayley has taken me to a place where I would never really contemplate going before, but I'm quite enjoying the journey. I think I will be more proud of my home and I'll take care of it more.
Is Paul going to be all right with all this? It's making me nervous.
In Surrey, it's the day of Penny's garden sale, which she hopes will both make some money and rid the Collins home of the clutter that's taken over their lives. Car boot sale fanatic Paul remains unwell in his bedroom.
Is Paul happy with the garden sale stuff in here?
At this moment in time, Penny...
You don't give a monkey's, do you?
I do not care. Everything is going. Yes, yes, yes. Well, how much
How
do you
much
think?
will you buy it for?
A couple of quid? That's brand new. So
£3 and it's all yours.
Paul's valuable collectibles, such as the antique flower shakers and Star Trek toys, are not up for sale.
£8?
Yeah. They're new.
OK.
I've got all these people who want to buy things. How much? I've got to try and think in the top of my head what I want. Very, very difficult without Paul being here, because he can just go around. I'll say, Paul, how much? And he'll tell me.
Despite being less than 5 metres away in his bedroom, Paul is insisting that all prices are run by him on the phone before any sale.
Oh. Elaine's doing well. She's looking a bit flustered in that, but she just keeps constantly checking with the powers that be in the bedroom as to what she can sell, what she can't sell. Why doesn't he just get out of the bedroom, come down? He'd be really good at it. He's got the gift of the gab. This is surely his thing.
You sold a lot already then?
Yeah, we're doing quite well. We've probably got about 70 quid. It's not bad for half an hour.
Busy, quickly.
If it was mine, I'd let you have it cheaper, but I'm under strict instructions.
What are you going for?
£3. £3 for the little car.
You need to ask your dad. Please, ask your dad.
The fact that Paul hasn't got the balls to come out and face me, us, is absolutely pathetic. Move on. You know, I'm not expecting a grand apology. I'm not going to say anything to him because, to be honest, I can't be bothered with wasting any more time.
The garden sale went on to get rid of 2 bin bags of unwanted goods, a lawnmower and a cooker, making the Collins £170. 4 days ago, the Collins house was so cluttered that their daughter Tiffany was forced to sleep in the motorhome. In the living room, the sofas couldn't be seen under the mountains of clutter that Paul had hoarded, and there was nowhere for the family to relax. Although Paul is still unwell upstairs, Penny wants to show Tiffany what she's achieved.
Wow. Never seen the house so empty.
Really?
This is amazing. Well done. I'm impressed.
Good.
I'm really pleased that she's finally got a house that she wants. She's not got too much to tidy up. Providing it stays like that. It's nice and simple. She's going to love it. She's going to love living there now.
Before she leaves, Penny wants to say her goodbyes.
Paul, it's Penny. I'm off now. Bye. Oh, 4 days. You've been a star, Elaine.
You've been great. Thank you.
Take care.
And you.
Bye.
You're mad.
I go back and clean mine now. I'm really pleased I've done it for Elaine. I hope she's pleased. And that's why I stayed, really, for Elaine. Do you know, it does make you grateful for what you've got at home. It does put things into perspective. Maybe I should spend more time doing things other than cleaning. Because my kids aren't going to be there one day, are they? They're going to grow up and gone away. And, you know, we're happy, we're healthy. Does it matter, really, that there's a bit of dog hair on the floor? Yeah, it does.
In southeast London, it's Hayley's last day.
We're almost ready for Shereen's mummy. I think she's getting nervous now. She's upstairs in her pinny, baking a cake.
For months, Shereen's mum has avoided coming to the flat, ashamed by the state of it. Along with her husband, she's here to give her verdict.
Come in.
4 days ago, Shereen's lounge was a mess of abandoned furniture, old paperwork and rubbish.
Oh, Shereen. Oh, completely different. Completely different, isn't it? Very nice.
It's just in here.
The kitchen used to be littered with rubbish, old food and dirty dishes. But 5 bottles of bleach and disinfectant have left the room free of germs and up to Hayley's high standards.
This is my dream, you know.
Come and have a look at the sink. Do you think the sink looks clean?
Yeah, very clean. It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
You know? I like nature.
Right, shall we go and have a look at the bedroom now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's all right.
Let's go through and have a look.
In the bedroom, Shereen's mountain of clothes has been put away. Brand new accessories have given her a room she can take pride in once more.
This is more beautiful.
Are you happy?
Yeah, very happy. Because especially bedroom is very, very nice.
Yeah. Was this the worst room, would you say? And now?
And this is now best room.
Best room?
Oh. Yeah. I'm in dream. Because this dream is come true very much like this room.
My mum kept saying she feels like she's in a dream. I think she probably just wanted somebody to pinch her to wake her up. She couldn't believe her eyes. To be honest, I feel the same. Even though I've been here for the process, it's like, is this my flat? It's just totally been transformed.
I like this flat really, really very nice. This is my wish to my daughter's flat. I will come because no problem now.
I'm really proud that I've put my OCD to positive use, because I think from it I have actually really helped Shereen, and it really isn't a negative thing, because I feel like I'm a really good cleaner because of my OCD, and I proved that today from doing the whole house.